quick word from Liberty Shoes as well now, which has been in the news. Adesh Gupta, CEO of the company, has joined me. Adesh, morning. There's been talk that you've bid for ITI and you may be the front runner. Can you confirm that?
Good morning. Well, it's a sensitive issue. We would prefer to not to add any comments at this point in time. And at the appropriate time, we will come back to you.
Well, we hear that results could be out this week. We're not asking you to say what price you've put in, etc. But is it something that as a business proposition interests you as a management?
No, I think the fundamental and good question is that we are moving into telecom sector, and that is where we are. And we would always explore different options to get into an entry into this business at the back end, basically for the telecom manufacturing equipment company.
Are you adequately capitalized, Adesh? Because this would require some inorganic moves and maybe a little bit of a war chest. Do you have enough cash in the kitty to pick up these?
Well, no comments at this point in time.
You have recently entered into a joint venture with Israel's Runcom Tech. Can you take us through what that does for you?
I think that is relevant and very important because in the recent auction of 3G and PWS spectrum, the operators have spent almost 100,000 crores worth of money into getting the spectrum, and as a result of that, I think the back end has to gear up so that the customer can be provided the services which the 3G and the BWA can offer. And in this spirit, what Liberty has done is that we have gone into signing up with a joint venture with an Israeli company who are the pioneers in WiMAX technology, so-called as OFDMA technology. They have pioneered way back in 2000, and we have tied up with them, and we are going to manufacture the telecom equipment in India to cater to the needs of the telecom towers as well as deployment of WiMAX solution in rural and urban areas.
I believe you're making an investment of 30 crores in this manufacturing facility. The question I was asking earlier, you're adequately capitalized, or do you need to raise any equity capital for any of these investments going forward?
Surely, we have adequate capital with us, but surely, when we deploy, WiMAX across India, pan-India, surely we will be looking for funds, whether it could be PE or debt or any form of funds.
How big is this telecom venture going to be, potentially, you think, Adesh, given the size of the market?
Well, I think, the size of the market is very huge. I think in terms of the, the capital expenditure, which is going to come at the back end, which is the, on the towers or on the deployment of WiMAX technology, they would be a sizable market, I think close to about 50,000 crore, as I believe, depends on the technology which the operators are going to buy, which I'm sure will give us a lot of, let's say, potential for our business.
And all future forays into telecom related activity will be routed through the listed Liberty Shoes, or would it be any promoter entities?
No, this is a new promoter entity. We call it Sunfest Infratech and Power Limited. And the objective is very clear. We would like to be into infrastructure. So we have created a SPV, which is Sunfest, and that will be the face of the company going forward, though it is not a listed entity as of now.
And Liberty will have no stake in it?
Well, it can have, but at the moment there is no stake of Liberty per se.
And going forward, any of your telecom acquisitions, would it be routed through Liberty, or would it be routed through the unlisted promoter entity that you just spoke about?
It is difficult to say, but since we have, you can say, created this company especially for this purpose, so we hope that this company would be at the front end for doing all sort of telecom related activities.
Okay. Thanks, Adesh, for clarifying all of that. That's Liberty Shoes management saying they can't confirm whether they have bid for ITI. But if they have, it would most likely bid through the promoter entity and not the listed Liberty Shoes. The telecom business is being routed through a separate entity which is unlisted and not the listed stock that you're seeing on the screen. And the stock is quite flat now at 99 rupees.